right. Hey kids, how's it going out there in Tarot Land? How is everybody feeling today? It's Friday. All right, I'm midway through my day and my morning, halfway getting ready. But I was pulled to the table. Today's September 6th. It is 12:40 in the afternoon Pacific Standard Time. And we are here with another reading, you guys. We're almost to that minute mark. Hold on. So welcome in, witches, bitches, twats, and thoughts. I'm Black Betty, and I am Karma's right hand, and this is the Underdog Ministry. Thank you for joining us for another message, okay? Thank you for all being here. Thank you for taking your time to check out the channel. I appreciate you. I hope you stay till the end. First, what we're going to do is roll the dice. You know how that goes. Headphone warning, this part gets loud as opposed to me being loud. Okay, so let's go. Dove is the first word out. Dove. The song When Doves Cry by Prince. Oh, yeah, you guys, I forgot. Disclaimer time. Everything here is for entertainment purposes only, okay? I'm not a licensed therapist. I am not a doctor. And I am not a lawyer. So any advice you get here is not professional advice. I am a minister. All the advice you get here is spiritual advice. So take it in that context, okay? Boy, this light is making me look like I got some dark under circles today. Hold on. It's not working for me. Hold on. There we go. All right. All right. Feather is here. Dove and feather. Didn't. Somebody didn't do it. They're saying, I didn't do it. It wasn't me. Na 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 na. It wasn't me. Na 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 na. It wasn't me. Somebody got caught red-handed doing something, and it wasn't them. They didn't do it. It wasn't me. All right, we're out of vowels. I'm going to re-roll the dice. Tarp. Something is wrapped in a tarp. My amethyst wanted to come out. Something is wrapped in a tarp or under a tarp, or somebody didn't tarp something over for the winter. They forgot about it. Okay. Kathy with an I is here. Kathi. Kathy. And I don't know why I'm hearing it that way. It's like Peter Griffin saying it, Kathy. I don't know why, Kathy. Specifically, that's how somebody's name comes across. Zero vowels here. There is a Y. Hold on. Nope. Somebody's saying somebody's a puny twerp. Is there somebody getting bullied? It's like interrupting the reading. It's almost like somebody just got slammed up against a locker, like, get out of here, you puny twerp. Wham! Anyways, back to the reading. Fun is here. TV is here. No vowels. Node. Okay, somebody is in either their north or their south node. MK is here, and I didn't roll that on purpose, y'all. I'm not seeking or searching for that. But if anybody knows me, MK Ultra is something that is a real thing. I've like been kind of fascinated with that shit for a while. So it's not like I'm an expert or anything like that, but that's popping into the reading. The words that came out of the dice are dove, feather, didn't, tarp, Kathy with an I, fun, TV, node, and MK like MK Ultra. Let's get right into the tarot today. We're not going to do a rune. I'll do that this evening for the nighttime reading. We've got Justice and the Two of Cups in reverse on the cut. It's karma that somebody's not in a partnership, or it's divine justice. Somebody regrets leaving somebody behind. They were in their south node. All right, tell me about these words, Spirit. First thing out, Wheel of Fortune. All right, let's go look at the cards now, because that's what you guys are here to see, right? Okay. So we've got dove, feather, didn't, tarp, Kathy with an I, fun, TV, node, and MK like MK Ultra. And then we have had Wheel of Fortune as the first card out of the deck. So we're having a turn of events. A cycle is over or beginning. Somebody is having good luck. They're about to manifest destiny. Somebody is making a life-changing decision. The Eight of Wands in limbo. So when it's in limbo, these cards have other meanings. So in limbo, this card means the time of November 23rd to December 2nd. That could be an important time frame for somebody here. We're going to leave that one out and just leave it as a time frame. So it could be somebody's birthday, the time of some sort of event. It's the Thanksgiving week. Somebody might be giving thanks. So they might be having some sort of beautiful thing happening, a turning point in their life. They might be giving thanks for it. Death is here. Transformation, sudden change, the end of a cycle. This is another cycle of life. So this is saying that this is an ending of a cycle, and it's going to come around Thanksgiving time, and somebody's going to be very grateful for it. It's going to be a good thing. It's going to change somebody's life. It's going to be a turning point, and it's going to be a birth of a new opportunity for them. We have the Empress in reverse. Somebody doesn't believe in themselves. Somebody is very unsure of themselves. They lack forward movement here. Somebody might be clingy or codependent on a situation, and they may be forced to change it overnight. It might end up being the best thing for them in the long run with the Wheel of Fortune in the upright. We have the Page of Wands in the reverse. Hasty. Somebody did something and did not anticipate this change, and they're going to have to make a very quick decision. They haven't made progress in something. They're kind of clinging to an old paradigm. And they're restless. They don't know where to go, what to do, and they have a bad attitude about it. And then the Lovers is here in reverse. So this person's having some sort of domestic disharmony. Somebody's making bad choices in love, or they're learning how to finally love themselves instead of loving others with codependency. Okay, somebody without a partner may be forced to love themselves here. And that could have been this tumultuous change that somebody is going through. We've got the Three of Cups in the reverse. Somebody got betrayed. There's gossip. Somebody's the talk of the town. So they learned how, that's why this is self-love. This gossip has caused a lot of conflict in somebody's life. And somebody did this recklessly. Maybe because they were so pessimistic. They were just always negative. They always ran their mouth in a bad way. In their clinging and codependent to situations that they're being forced now by the cycles of life here, doubling down to make a change. Okay? Lack of progress, lack of direction, lack of a relationship, because they're betrayed. They don't trust people anymore. There's a scandal. Three's a crowd. Somebody might have cheated here. Queen of Swords in the reverse. Somebody might have also liked to be a loner and doesn't like to hang out with people, so they're subject to gossip. Right? Because independence is here with this Queen of Swords. It might be somebody's like, this is like the Regina George girls and the Mean Girls, and on Wednesdays we wear fucking pink. Well, somebody here is like, every day I wear black and I don't wanna. Okay? It's like somebody does not... And because they're so independent, because they do their own thing, because they are so honest and they set clear boundaries, people say this person is vicious. People say this person is sharp-tongued. But what they really are is a no bullshit individual. They don't sugarcoat things, but they're not unkind. They're supportive. They're truthful. They do their own thing. They mind their own business. They stay in their own lane. They don't judge other people for what they do. Go ahead and do what you do. I don't want to be part of it, though. But I don't judge you. That's part of this self-love. Somebody got forced into isolation to cure their codependency. And now that they're not, they're independent here. They're independent of others that are codependent. And they don't like knowing that that means that they're codependent. Your clear boundaries are like bristles to other people. It's like you're a porcupine or something. They're afraid to approach you, but see, if they don't approach you, it's sideways, you won't bristle. Right? Give them some pineapple or something. They'll just sit there and munch, 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 all sweet and happy. Porcupines are not attack animals. They have a defense mechanism to hide their soft insides. So we've got the Five of Wands in reverse coming after this independent Queen of Swords, communicating clearly their boundaries, bringing insights to people about themselves that they don't like, okay? Even about them, their own self, possibly in the past. This person is good at resolving problems between other people, explaining things, of finding peace and resolutions and solving problems. This is the problem solver. You don't come to this person frivolously because they are very direct. Okay? People only come to this person for solutions when they have no other idea on how to find peace. Let's cut. The High Priestess is on the bottom of the deck, y'all. I can't even make it up. Like, they come to you for solutions when they want peace. You have a way of hearing what people are saying without them actually saying it. It's like you can tell where they're acting and playing a role in their own story that they don't themselves believe while they're relaying it. You're like, oh, you believe your own bullshit, do you? Okay, this will be fun. It's like watching TV. It's like watching people recite lines that they've rehearsed. And you're like, I call bullshit on your bullshit. And they're like, but you're mean. And you're like, no, but I can see you. I can see the solution, but you're not going to like it. I promise you'll hate me before it's over, but then you'll have a nice resolved issue. And everybody doubts what you say. Okay? But they still know that you have some sort of information that they don't yet. So they need to deal with both sides of this sharp-edged tongue that you have. Because it's so direct and because it can cut like a knife, they know that the information that you give is truthful and for their highest timeline. You help people find their north node. Patience. On top of death. Change happens when it's supposed to. Everything happens in divine timing. And you kind of have a trust in that. You kind of have a heavy trust in that because you've been carried through it. Like, you can see where people are playing their role, but you know their timelines and when they're going to implode or when they're going to explode in a beneficial way. Okay? Loneliness is here. You have cured this codependent need to be around other people. And you know that even when you're by yourself, you're never alone. And even when you're in a room of people, you can still be as lonely as if you'd never seen a soul in your life. So you understand the duality of things and that loneliness is a perspective. You're never alone and you are in your best company right now. Self-love, listening to your intuition, and guiding people towards their north node. Courage in the reverse. People that don't have enough enough bravery to be able to find their path on their own, or enough bravery to confront their own issues, because sometimes this truth that you impart is painful. The truth hurts, don't it? But it's like ripping off a Band-Aid. I would rather be comforted. I would rather be hurt with an honest truth than comforted by a painful lie. Okay? It'll heal faster. Somebody's not brave enough, and you show people how to find their bravery. You show people how to find their north node and do the right thing and follow the path that was meant for them, not what everybody else told them to be. See, everybody that that does that, everybody that does what the crowd tells them to do feels like a failure because you do what you do. But here's the deal. This card says, I understand that mistakes are only an opportunity to learn. And that's what you are as a student of the universe. You know painful truths. The news shows painful truths every day. Just ask George Floyd. Just ask Sonia Massey. Right? There's a failure there in a system that is screaming for repair. But nobody's brave enough to do it. You draw attention to it with your sharp words. People don't like that. People did not appreciate that about you. But you're leading them to their North Node because it's the right thing to do. You're leading people to their courage, to their bravery, to understand that a failure is only a mistake to learn from. That's not saying that the person that committed the failure gets to learn from the mistake, but the systems that are put in place should. I mean, look at history. It repeats itself until you learn from it. We're doomed to repeat it. Isn't that the quote? Those that don't know history are doomed to repeat it. I'm not sure who the person is I'm quoting. I think it's been said many times in many big speeches. But regret and growth. Okay, people are regretting the way they failed you, possibly. The system failed you. Whatever was put in place here, the compromise, the trying to find peace, the regret for the way that they can't change the past, failure is an opportunity to learn. Somebody is experiencing what's called growth. Whenever you go to school and you, no, forget that. Easier lesson for everybody to learn. Almost everybody. When we're babies and we have the blessing of all of our limbs being functional, we go from motionless to rolling to scooting to crawling to sitting up to taking our first steps to running and then to walking our path through life. Somebody didn't account for, even though they already know how to walk, they will still stumble like a child at times. You gave them this grace. That's because you're in service to the Most High as a healer with health here. It's your job. Your job is to extend grace to people who are not yet healed. That's your North Node. You found your North Node despite others perhaps wanting that to not occur for you. But this is your good fortune. This is your transformation. This is you healing any codependency you had to your past. This is you not being unrealistic anymore. This is you dealing with the lack of direction and taking your life by the reins. This is you loving yourself. This is you knowing that you don't have to have a huge social life because all you get out of that is gossip and scandal. This is you with your sharp tongue, unbiased judgment, communicating clear boundaries with people, and they think you are mean. It is not mean. You are a measure of healthy communication, being in service to your fellow man. You are the person that brings peace to a situation. You're a healer. You're a high priestess. And there is some sort of revelation that's going to be occurring Thanksgiving time, November 23rd to December 2nd. Processing karmic debris, release, and violet flame activation as a master alchemist. What did I just say? You're a healer. You teach people how to find their North Node. Well, I think that you are going to go through another round of your own ascension here, healer. It does happen. It really does. Where the healer needs to heal themselves for a little while because that's how they became a healer to begin with. Right? That's how you find these capabilities within yourself, these gifts within yourself, to be able to share with other people and help them find their gifts within themselves. You're having a breakthrough. You're processing some sort of karmic debris, and it will never weigh you down again because you're literally reprogramming your soul. Holy crap, I just noticed something else. all three of these cards that flew out together. 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5. Change, change, change. You didn't expect something here. You have something shocking that's going to present itself to you here. You have reprogrammed your soul. You have had a major breakthrough. You are a master alchemist. You are a healer. You are a high priestess. And others that don't, they don't feel like they can stand next to you. They feel like a failure when they stand next to you. They feel like they regret their bad choices when they stand next to you. But you understand that you are here to heal, lead these people to growth in their own best health. It is your job to be in service to your fellow man. That is your big breakthrough. Full stop. Collaborate and listen. Okay? You go no further. You have reached your destination. Illumination. Growth. Growth. My, how you alchemize, lady, baby, daddy, zaddy. My, how you alchemize. Protection. Your breakthrough here, you are so heavily protected by spirit now because you are in service. You're not in service to yourself. You're in service to others through yourself. Helping others find their north node. So we've got space, surrender, and ideation. Somebody has had way too much of their own space. They feel empty. They feel void. Somebody has really been using their imagination for their picture perfect, ideal outcome of something with you, High Priestess. They surrender, or they're going to surrender their energy to a situation, and they're not going, it's not giving up. This is not waving a white flag. This is okay, God, this is letting God into their life. Holy crow, we're gonna keep going. That's big. That's all of a sudden, hello, this person is letting God into their life. They're surrendering to a higher power. Somebody is surrendering to a higher power. Somebody may be going to rehab. The first step to the 12-step program, I believe, if I remember correctly, is that you must admit that you are powerless to your particular addiction, and you have to surrender to a higher power. Whether it is Jesus, whether it is Buddha, whether it's Allah, whether it is Zeus, whether it's Athena, it doesn't matter. You have to surrender to the higher power that is higher and more in control than yourself. Somebody is surrendering to the fact that there is a God in their life. You directed somebody to their north node. You helped somebody find God in their own way. Wow, really? 6 of Wands and the Emperor in reverse. So somebody here is going to get publicly recognized by somebody who is also publicly being ashamed, or publicly being shamed for their behavior. Somebody is going to tell the world, wow, I just heard Amazing Grace. Something saved a wretch like me. This person feels like a wretch, and you helped them find God, and you saved them. But God really did that. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Emperor in reverse to the Empress. The grace that you gave, I'm choked up. Whoever this Emperor in reverse is going to publicly recognize how you extended grace and stayed in your Empress energy. You stayed connected to the Most High. You stayed true to yourself. You stayed creative, abundant, peaceful, loving, kind, nurturing, and were a spiritual guide. This person's going to tell you and publicly recognize you as having saved them or given them the direction to find God. Nine of Wands in reverse. This person barely survived. Saved a wretch like me. Knight of Cups in the reverse. Ladies man that can no longer ladies man because they have finally seen the divine feminine for the divine feminine and can no longer treat women in a certain type of way. Ace of Cups is here. Justice is here. The Fool is here. And the Queen of Swords in reverse. Here's how the story finishes out, folks. This ladies man who has barely survived something, you extended grace to this person who is obviously your counterpart in their South Node. This person has been gifted grace and unconditional, unwavering love. They have found God. This is harmonic balancing in the universe. Somebody is about to take a huge, make a big gesture here. Some sort of leap of faith. They no longer see you as a sharp-tongued banshee. You are no longer a harpy. They no longer need to tame the shrew. They found their North Node, and they no longer view you in that light. They view themselves in that way, however, with the Eight of Swords in the reverse. They barely got away with something with the skin of their teeth. Maybe their life here. They worked with the wrong people who came against them in the end. Three of Cups. They thought it was all a fun party, and it ended up being a dangerous situation. Somebody barely survived something, and they're going to come to you with this information. If it wasn't for you, they would have never turned their life around. They would have never taken a leap of faith. They would have never had faith to begin with if it wasn't for you. And they want to maybe apologize for the way they mischaracterized you. Okay? You helped free this person from some sort of mental oppression. You help this person free themselves. And that's the biggest thing. The healer doesn't any more than the doctor processes your flu virus for you, does the healer do your healing work for you. They give you the tools. They tell you what to do, how to do it, when to do it, how many times a day, week, year, month, whatever, to approach the situation. They give you the solutions, okay? But you have to implement them. Here's the solutions. Sitting there waiting, right, to be implemented. There's that Ten of Pentacles. Are you kidding me right now? So this public recognition is going to create a legacy for you, Empress, High Priestess energy. The Moon in reverse. The Eight of Wands. Something can't be hidden for very much longer. Somebody can't keep something to themselves anymore. Somebody can't just keep ruminating on something here. They've got to do something publicly to tell you or tell the world you're the reason that they turned their life around. You and your spiritual direction help this person find God and help them get on the right path. Knight of Wands in reverse. Help them leave their playboy ways behind. Help them curb their anger. Help them cure their maliciousness. Eight of Swords in the reverse. Again, you help free this person from lies, from them lying to them, from their own lies. You have freed this person from lies of their own creation here. They can stand on their own 2 feet because of your direction. You taught them how to carry their own burden and bear their own cross here. Three of Pentacles in the reverse. They're walking away from collaborations or teaming up or partnerships, friendships, anything that's got them weighed down. They're walking away from it in favor of isolation. And I just heard the song, if I can't have you, I don't want nobody, baby. If I can't have you, oh. Okay, somebody is really into music heavily. There's a person here that's it's their solace. It's the thing that gets them through every single day in the world. They would rather be alone with their music than be overburdened with a bunch of people around them and not be able to trust a single solitary soul. You're the only person that taught this person how to trust themselves over everybody else. Even if you had to do something harsh and they considered you sharp-tongued and mean when you did it. Karma just flipped over, but it was like 30 cards all at once, so I didn't take it. We've got Create in reverse. So somebody's having a creative blockage because they can't have you right now. They don't want nobody else. They want to be by themselves. They don't want to be overburdened with all this. It's like the team collaborations, meaning like groups of people working together for things. And nobody is willing to do the work. Somebody didn't pull the tarp. Somebody didn't do that. Somebody didn't check the lock on the gate or the lock on the office door. Somebody didn't set the alarm. Somebody just always leaves something undone. And so it's like they're they don't even have any room to create extra when they can't do the regular things. We've got glamour here. Somebody's trying to put like a lipstick on a pig and make a situation look really much better than it is, and it's not. Just go is here. Somebody's being told to leave a situation that's no longer fruitful for them. They only want one thing, Great Diviner in reverse, and they can't create it. And that's a family. They can't create it alone. They're in this energy. This is not family energy. This is the opposite energy. Hermit energy is a loner energy. Somebody wants to create something, but it's like they can't do it. They can't make something look like it isn't. And they just need to let something marinate for a while. Walking meditation, just go. Take care of yourself, the self-care energy. So, okay, somebody is maybe letting their looks just go natural. They might be done with hair, or they might be done with makeup. They might be done with fake. They might be done with costume. They feel like a costume. They want to be in nature and just go the way nature is. That helps this person find their creativity. They're blocked from manifesting anything. Create in reverse and the Great Diviner in reverse. Somebody's blocked in their manifestation based out of their isolation. They're doing things a different way. They're not chasing the things that glitter. They are going for things that are fundamental in nature. Consumerism is out. Minimalism is in for this person. Silicone is out. Grow your own is in for this person. And right now, the reason they're blocked in creating this family is because they're making a transition out of one world into the next. Nature's on the bottom of the deck. Didn't I just say letting themselves go natural? Somebody might be starting to rock their natural hair like a natural afro, which is fucking rad. I love afros up in this bitch. Somebody might be not putting on as much makeup or labels. They might just wear Levi's and t-shirts. They might just be loving themselves here. Oh boy, I'm going to lose my battery. Hold on, you guys. I don't want to do that. Let me get a plug. Hold on. I don't know if you guys are still there, if it paused or whatever, but let me get my power. It's way downstairs. Just a second. I'll get my power and I'll stick with you guys for just a couple more minutes. At any rate, somebody really, really, really wants to change the way that they do things. And it might be because you're responsible for that. Like, you could be the catalyst to somebody's recovery. You could be the catalyst to somebody saving their own life. You could be the catalyst to somebody choosing to relocate halfway across the world. You never know. All I know is that you as a high priestess energy and the empress energy, you are kind of a spiritual leader without intending to be. It's not like you're trying to do anything other than help people find their north node, right? You're trying to help people find their what do you call it? Help people find their balance. Help people find their good life. Help people find possibility again. I don't know if that's how it works or not, but it's kind of like that. All right, let's get the light back on. Oh, we got the disco light happening now. Oh, strobing and all that stuff. Whee! There we go. All right, sorry for that distraction, you guys. Now we get back to this. So somebody is really paying attention to self-care, self-love, being loyal to themselves, and changing their life around here. All right? They're really working hard at that. You are a catalyst for this person. And they want to say something publicly about it. Tell me a little bit more. They want to say something publicly about that. Cyan, build your confidence. Chocolate, nourish your body and soul. And Pearl is here, connect to the divine. I'm telling you right now, what this person is going to tell you is going to fuel you in a direction with your healing capabilities. Okay? And your ability to lead people in that healing to themselves and to divinity and to finding God, finding their north node, finding their direction and purpose in life. Like what you're doing is very much more important than you know. Okay? So let's get angel message, an animal message, or a gemstone message out of this deck. Please and thank you for the collective. We've got aquamarine. Are your emotions in turmoil? Are you feeling uneasy? Spend time at the water's edge to regain emotional balance. Clear away any negative energy you may have accumulated from unsettling conversations or negative internal dialogue. The angel of emotional balance is here and says, I am able to identify my feelings and resolve unsettling emotions. Negativity flows away effortlessly and lovingly. My emotional body is awash with positive energy. I enjoy a sense of balance. Safe travel over or on water is a certainty. Like I said, somebody may be coming towards you from a long distance to publicly recognize you that you have helped this person find their emotional balance. You have helped them find their independence. You have helped them restore independence over their codependency. You have helped this person find their north node, come back to their own natural state and be confident in their natural state that they are good and enough as they are. And you help this person find God, their north node. I think that that is something that you may not understand that you've done, but you have been in service to your fellow man. And I think it might humble you when you hear this. So, pardon the interruption. Thank you guys for putting up with me while I had to go run down and get put on the charger really quick. But this is a positive message overall, okay? And the timeline is around Thanksgiving. It could have been last Thanksgiving. It could be the one that is upcoming. So, this might be somebody in your family that's going to come to you and tell you that if it wasn't for you, they would have never believed in God to begin with. And congratulations to you because you did what you were put here to do. Somebody's actually fulfilled their life purpose with this one human being, and they don't even realize that. So, I'm going to call the reading right there. Thank you for joining me for this lunchtime reading or this late afternoon reading, wherever you are. Don't forget to hit that like button. Don't forget to share the video. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you get all of the lives when I do post. All right, you guys. Thank you for being here with me. I appreciate and love each and every one of you. And remember, I cannot manage to not be a piece of shit, so the fuck can you. Black Betty out. Mwah.